Thank you, Lord Mayor. When I was asked to take part in a task and finish inquiry as part of my role on the Economy and Skills Scrutiny Committee, I had no idea what it would entail. I soon learned that members bring a unique perspective to the work of scrutiny inquiries. As ward members, we bring an understanding of the communities we represent, but also from our work and experience outside the council. Importantly for me, the inquiry provided an opportunity for us as members to develop knowledge of complex issues and how the council works with partners to address these. Scrutiny being cross-party ensures the recommendations are based on the evidence received during the inquiry. I'd like to thank Fiona Bottrell, the officer, and Councillor Suleiman for their support and help leading this inquiry. During the inquiry, we learned that while the number of apprenticeships nearly trebled from 248 in September 2021 to 798 in July 2022, Birmingham lags behind other areas, with the take-up of apprenticeships in the city of 3.7% compared to the national rate of 4.7% and 11% for the top-performing areas. If Birmingham had the national average rate of apprenticeships, this would mean an extra 315 apprenticeships would be created in the city, and at the higher rate would be an additional 3,480 apprenticeships. Through the inquiry recommendations, we want to make sure that young people have the information they need to make informed choices about their future education, training and career, including apprenticeships. We want to ensure that all businesses, including small and medium-sized enterprises, have the information and support to provide apprenticeship opportunities, and that the process is made simpler for young people, colleges and for businesses. Policy decisions about apprenticeships are taken at a national level, and we ask Council to agree to lobby government departments to make these changes. However, one of the issues that the Council can determine is how accessible the apprenticeships at the Council are for young people with additional needs. We've therefore recommended to Council that the Cabinet member makes a political commitment to treat care experience as a protected characteristic and assesses the resources required to develop policies and procedures to guarantee interviews for young people with care experience and or special education needs and disabilities, and explores with contractors how they can provide work experience and guaranteed interviews for care experienced young people at entry apprenticeship level roles. We also recognise the important role that community and voluntary organisations have in engaging with communities and working with employers to build the support available to small and medium enterprises to engage with apprenticeships and training. One of the concerns that was raised over and over again by organisations was the impact that Brexit has had on their ability to continue to fund successful programmes, supporting not only some of our most vulnerable young people, but those wanting to get their foot on the first rung of the ladder of opening a business or progressing a good idea. A transition from the European Social Fund to the much less generous UK Shared Prosperity Fund is causing much anxiety and concern. As a council, we need to ensure we do all we can to ensure the excellent and often unrecognised work that has been done by these organisations is not lost. I was incredibly impressed by the breadth of evidence and passion from the Youth Council and the commitment, empathy and hard work of the youth workers in our city who have had such a tough time over recent years. I especially want to thank the young people who contributed to the inquiry and assure them that, as set out in Recommendation 11, the Scrutiny Committee will monitor the implementation of the recommendations agreed today so that all young people in our city will have something to aim for. I second the proposal that recommendations R1 to R11 set out the inquiry report included as Appendix 1 be approved and that the Executive be requested to pursue their implementation. Thank you, Lord Mayor.
Thank you.